chirping, burping, hot chocolate slurping caterpillar best friend with red sneakers. Firsty worsty, I have a very special hello there, chicken hair, for my friends Jesse and Elias listening in New York City. Oh, and happy Ninja Monkey Christmas Kwanzaa Bacon Day! That's when we celebrate Day of the Ninja, Monkey Day, National Bacon Day, and all the other popular December holidays all rolled into one. Can I get a hi-ya? Ooh, 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 sizzle, sizzle. Anywho, chicken shoe, thanks for coming to this week's Sneak Attack. We'll find out where we're headed for next week's story, share some amazing-riffaroo animal facts, and laugh our jolly little jingle bells off at some amazing jokes. Ready? Next week we're headed to Guam. Guam, Guam, give flowers to your mom because we're on our way to Guam. Guam, Guam. What rhymes with Guam? Oh, pom-poms, those poofy balls of stringy dingies that you waggle around at sporting events. Let's win! What else? Oh, swans, those squawky white birds that always look like they want to eat me. Don't eat me! I taste like reindeer burps. And one more. Oh, prawns! Those shrimpy-looking crustaceans that have almost as many legs as me. Ready, tiny teddy? Let's shake our pom-poms. Go team! High-five a swan. And ride a prawn all the way to Guam. Guam is one of 15 islands in the Mariana Island archipelago, nestled between the Philippine Sea and the western Pacific Ocean. And even though Guam is just south of Japan and a hippie-hop east of the Philippines, it's actually smacktually the westernmost territory of the United States. In facty-wacty, it's the very first place in the United States to see the sunrise each morning, a full 14 hours earlier than if you were standing in New York City. Taxi! Step on it, sister. I'm 14 hours late for school! Guam is covered in tropical rainforests and surrounded by coral reefs, and it's also super pooper close to the Mariana Trench, the deepest oceanic trench on the entire planet. It's so deep that if you were to pick up Mount Everest, the tallest mountain above sea level, and tip it upside down, it would actually smacktually fit inside the Mariana Trench. How deep is that, chicken hat? Actually, I don't know how deep it is because I don't even understand the system scientists use to measure it. But I'm thinking it's pretty deep. In addition to amaze-tastic trenches, Guam also has a unique-rific mix of cultures and ethnicities from around the globe. This includes its own Chamorro indigenous people who first settled the island over 3,000 years ago, but Guamanians can also trace their roots to other Pacific islands, Japan, and even as far away as the United States and Spain. And so, chicken toe, it makes sense that Guam's December holiday celebrations are as special and multicultural as its people. You can definitely find families hanging holiday lights and singing Christmas carols. Jingle bells, my knee smell, Santa wears a diaper. But instead of snow, you can find sandy beaches and whole communities throwing huge, enormous Christmas barbecues. Families and neighbors gather to share delicious dishes like roast pig, gulai hagan suni, which are spicy taro leaves cooked in coconut milk, and Boñuelos Dagu, or special yam donuts dipped in syrup for dessert. Oh, and instead of flying in on 8 magic reindeer, in Guam, Santa screams, Feliz Pascua! In Chamorro and rolls up behind a delightful team of carabao, or water buffalo. Just watch where you step. I don't think they're potty trained. And speaking of amazing Guam animals, get ready to meet the coconut crab, a claw-tastic creature that can have red or blue shells and are the largest land crustacean on Earth. They typically measure 3 feet or 1 meter from tippy-toe to tippy-toe and can weigh as much as a small cat. Dumb boy! And as you can probably guess from their name, Chicken Plain, coconut crabs love to eat coconuts! In Facty-Wacty, these clever crabby webbies can often be found climbing trees and plucking themselves a tasty coconut snack. And because they have the strongest pinch of any crustacean, up to 22 times stronger than a lobster's, coconut crabs can even use their ginormous claws to easily crack open their favorite food. Oh, and they don't just use their super-sized snippy snappers for finding food. They've earned the nickname robber crabs by sneaking into homes and making off with pots and pans and even old boots. Hey, back off, Claude-Dough. Mommy! Okay, Chicken Tray. Now it's time for my favorite part, joke time! Joke number 1. What's a crab's favorite vegetable? Did you get it? Celery! Like celery, but crabs have shells, so it's celery? What a snappy, happy, good joke, huh? Joke number 2. How did the elves get to the holiday party? Give up in a helicopter. Like helicopter, but with holly, since it's almost holly jolly jingle jangle time. Deck the halls with elves in helicopters. Anywho, Chicken Shoe grown-ups, if you and your kids had fun giggling your goggles off with us today, please send this sneak attack to someone else who might enjoy listening. Simply open this episode in Apple Podcasts or Spotify, tap on the 3 dots to the right of the title and select share. And don't forget to make a donation at ko-fi.com/Storypillar and finish your holiday shopping at storypillarstore.threadless.com. Meg threw the link in the episode notes along with links to all the amazing things we talked about on today's episode. Oh, and even though we're starting our winter breaky wakey at the end of December, we'll have Story Sip bonus episodes during January, February, and March. And we'll be back for Season 5 of Storypillar on Monday, April 6, 2026. Hooray, Chicken Tray! Okie dokie, karaoke. That's it for this week's Sneak Attack. I can't wait to chuckle my chickens off with you next season. Bye! Happy Ninja Monkey Christmas Kwanzaa Bacon Day! Hiya! Ooh, ooh, ooh! Sizzle, sizzle!